Hello everybody, welcome to Amateur Hour. I'm the host, Ryan Biller, and today I'm joined by Morgan Crouse, who's going to be playing two original songs that she wrote with her guitar. Welcome to Amateur Hour.
I remember the taste of that cigarette on your lips as your hands held my side. Well, I thought this is what it must be like to have someone love you. But when you left, that's when it all came to an end. You never wrote or called. You had me wondering if it was because of me. The poison pen letter that I wrote began to mend the heart that you broke. I keep it close to remind myself that I can't go back, or else I would be trapped again by your charm. This hold that you have over me is not as strong as it used to be. One day maybe I'd really move on, but until then this poison pen letter keeps me strong. That's the problem with the lightning love. One night, it's never enough. Ain't it funny how time can change your mind? Love ain't easy, but love is blind. You know time has the final word. My voice was the last thing you heard, saying don't come back, don't even try to reach me. I said my goodbye with the poison pen letter that I wrote began to mend the heart that you broke. I keep it close to remind myself that I can't go back, or else I would be trapped again by your charm. This hold that you have over me is not as strong as it used to be. One day maybe I'd really move on. I wanna move on. So I sat down to write out what I couldn't say to your face, but the colors of my soul couldn't chase down your heart, so I tore it apart. The poison pen letter that I wrote began to mend the heart that you broke. I keep it close to remind myself that I can't go back, or else I would be trapped again by your charm. This hold that you have over me is not as strong as it used to be. One day maybe I'd really move on, but until then this poison pen letter keeps me strong.
Morgan, really great singing. Really,
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. A little bit sad. So, what was the what was the inspiration for this song?
So this song, like 2 years ago, I remember it was New Year's Day of 2018, and I went over for a pancake breakfast at my grandparents' house with my aunts and uncles, and my aunt was just telling me stories about just the years gone by that before I was ever alive, and she was telling me about a couple of the sister-in-laws, because my mom has 7 siblings. So just telling me about all of the dynamics between everyone. And she said that a couple didn't get along. And so they would write each other poison pen letters.
Okay.
Like to let them know how they felt.
Yeah.
And I just kept that in the back of my mind because I was like, that'd make a good song title. So I just had that there. And then in another year, something happened to me in a relationship that didn't end up blossoming.
Blossoming? Yeah.
And I wrote down that chorus, and it just stayed by itself for a really long time until I finally pushed myself to finish it, and I just finished it last night. So
Congratulations.
thank you.
Sounds good, yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, that's Poison Pen Letter. It kind of has a couple of different inspiration points.
All right, very cool. So in terms of the actual writing process of the lyrics, how do you go about doing that?
So I think that whatever music you're listening to at the time that you get an idea for a song or a melody has a really big influence. And at the time I was listening to Vienna by Billy Joel. And so I kind of had that cadence, that groove to it. And I really wanted to write it on piano. And I tried multiple times, but my piano skills couldn't get it done. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
So that was kind of the struggle for me to get the melody down. So when I finally pushed myself, I kind of found the right key and the right all of the different things, the strumming pattern and the groove. So unfortunately it's not a piano song, but it still works.
Yeah. I hear that when you're writing lyrics and when you're performing music like this, it's usually kind of intimate. And so when you're writing a song that kind of deals with something that's sad, like a breakup, for example, is that hard?
I think, at least in my writing, I have songs that are inspired by something and things that are about something. And the songs that are about something are a lot harder to write because I'm telling a story of the way something happened. And it might be really intimate, it might be super personal and raw, but whenever I write something that's inspired by something, I tend to take creative liberty and tell a story, but not the story.
Gotcha. What would you say the ratio is between the songs that you are inspired by and the songs that are about something for you?
I like to get creative. So I would say definitely inspired. I take the way something, a situation, a person, anything makes me feel, and then I just go off of that feeling more often than I actually tell a story because I'm not brave enough or something.
Is there one that you prefer? Excuse me.
I think so. I would like to be better about telling actual stories, but the actual lyric writing is really difficult just to get it right and then to follow traditional songwriting structures. That can be something that is a challenge for me, but it's something I'd like to get better at for sure.
How long have you been playing guitar?
I would say since I was about 12 years old. Yeah, I used to pretend that I could play guitar until I started taking guitar lessons, and that was just like a little bit, but once I started songwriting was when it really took off because I just needed to acquire more and more chords so that I could expand what I could write.
Right. What got you into songwriting in the first place?
That's an interesting question. My dad passed away when I was in first grade through a workplace accident.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, thanks. It's a long time ago, so
Yeah.
I'm used to it by now. But I remember being in first grade and I would write poetry in class and I would get in trouble for it, like all the way through elementary school. So whether or not I knew I was writing a song, that kind of started it off because I would just put down some words or have some words in my head and then put a melody to it long before I ever knew what actual songwriting was. But that's kind of where it's all rooted for me.
Gotcha. Now, do you have any aspirations moving forward to continue your music career?
Yes. They're big dreams, pretty lofty. I would love to be able to make a living off of playing music for so many reasons, just because making music is the thing that makes me the happiest. And to be able to perform for people is incredible. And I love being able to tell stories both through my own songs and then singing other people's songs on stage and just making them have fun or cry or just feel all the range of emotions.
Right. Yeah. So to get to that point where you can make a sustainable living off of playing your music, what sort of things are you doing now to be able to get there?
It's taken me a really long time. I have been playing out publicly for years, and it's taken me playing to crowds of nobody into crowds of thousands, and just taking any single opportunity that I can. And through the years, I've been able to build up a following and friendships within the music industry, so that I now have my own band, and we're called Southside Highway, and we perform anywhere we can. We want to travel. We play a lot locally for various festivals and bars and all the things.
So what genre is your band?
Southern rock. We
Cool.
kind of encompass like a little bit of classic rock, country, so we kind of slap that Southern rock title on it and go with it.
How many other members are in your band?
There's 4 others, so 5 total, including myself.
And is it just a classic ensemble of drums and keyboard and...
We don't have a keyboard.
No keyboard?
If I could learn to play keyboard, I would do it, but I don't have the bravery to do that yet. We have 2 guitars, 3 if I'm playing at the time. So we have lead guitar, rhythm, bass guitar, and drums.
In the foreseeable future, how does the status of your band look?
We started January of 2019, and we gained a lot of momentum last year, and I would just love to keep that ball rolling and play every weekend, especially during the summer, play 2 and 3 times a weekend, just anywhere we can get. We want to tour if we can, but you know, everyone's got real jobs, including myself, so
Yeah, for now, as of now, yeah.
Yeah, the dream is to be able to make music be the real job, but for now, we do everything we can to make it happen.
In terms of actually writing the lyrics of the song, is that solely your job?
No, actually, I do have a lot of co-written songs. I co-write with the other rhythm guitarist and lead singer, Randy Brown. We've written a handful of songs together. And then I have best friends that are musicians as well, and just mentors through the years that I've gotten the opportunity to put my name on songs with them as well.
Very cool. Now you have another song coming up that you're about to play for us.
Yes.
What's that one called?
This one is called Devil. This one is a co-write, actually. I was sent the lyrics by a mentor of mine, Paul Bristol, and he also sent it to Scott Brown from the Scooter Brown Band, who has been incredible to me in teaching me about the industry, and I just get to watch him grow too, so it's been really inspirational. And so he actually started out the rhythm for the song and writing the melody and putting it to music, and then he decided he didn't want it for his band after all, and so I got to snatch it up.
So you kind of adopted it?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, so I got to finish up the melody and turn it into one of my band songs.
Great. So Morgan's going to go now, and she's going to play this song for us. Morgan, we're all ears.
Thank you.
You're doing a wonderful job. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks again for coming on the show.
Of course.
Yeah, so for anybody who's watching this and wants to follow your work, how can they do so?
The best way to keep in touch is through my Instagram and Facebook. That's just Morgan Crouse. On Facebook, it's Morgan Crouse Music. And through YouTube, I have a bunch of stuff on there. I have some older material available on iTunes, but through social media is the best way to keep in touch.
Okay, again, Morgan, thanks for coming on to the show.
Thank you.
In the meantime, if you'd like to strum us out, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
And as always, this is Amateur Hour. Tune in next time.